Hey Jason, you miss me? Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. That is crazy. But the first time somebody told me that, I don't know, I thought they were bullshitting me, so boom, I shot him. The thing is, okay, he was right. And then I started seeing it everywhere I looked. Everywhere I looked, all these fucking pricks. Everywhere I looked, doing the exact same fucking thing. Over and over and over and over and over again. Thinking, this time, it's gonna be different. No, please. This time, it's gonna be different. I'm sorry. I don't like the way you are looking at me. Okay? You have a fucking problem in your head. Do you think I'm bullshitting you? Do you think I'm lying? Fuck you! Okay? Fuck you! It's okay, man. I'm gonna chill, man. I'm gonna chill. The thing is, alright? The thing is, I killed you once already. And it's not like I am fucking crazy. It's okay. It's like water under the bridge. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck you!
How exactly do I start this video? I guess we'll start with this.
Y'all pulled up on me, I would've seen y'all niggas outside.
I asked a question to the guy randomly. I was like, if this laundry list of people got banned, then got com banned, then why am I also community banned? What did I do? What did I do that was so bad to be on their level? I'm not even in the list. So I was like, how can people call me a duper, but I'm not in the list? What do you mean? I'm making videos about duping. What do you mean? So I was like, okay, who's spreading these rumors? Who's spreading these rumors? So I did a search, bro. I went to the PD server and I looked up my own name. Yuma got banned for FRP duping etc. lol. And I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Where'd you get this information from? I had to screenshot this. I was like, nah, bro. Who's spreading these lies on my name? Cause like if you see the videos, you see my cash. I don't have more than like 100K. I don't even hit 200K sometimes, bro. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I live off donations. I know the dupe methods. I choose not to do it. And you guys can see it in every single video I make. I never have insane cash. I never have that much money. Man, so look, check it. So I hit the message. What? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god, bro. Oh my fuck. Of course. Who else would it be? Alright, so why don't we start at the beginning, when Dessdai first came to the community. Alright, so Dessdai comes to the game in May 11th of this year. She first says, I'm confused because I keep clicking apply for a job, and then it kicks me for saying I'm job sniping. I literally just started the game, I'm so confused. And then people are teaching her the game that, you know, you can't spam click jobs. And she goes, why? It said position available. And I clicked apply and it didn't do anything. They're still explaining. And she goes, I'm crying right now. I just want money. So she goes on to play the game normally for say about 2 weeks until a boxing event occurs. Someone accuses the Montanis of stabbing up an entire boxing event, and she comes to their defense. Montani did not stab up the boxing event. Y'all are delusional. We sat and watched Bryce box, and that was it. So she goes on to defend it more and more and more, except until EFX sends his own clip of the situation. When viewing the clip, you can clearly see that there's someone chasing people around with a machete. In fact, not only was there one person, there was two. Dessdai even verifies, saying that at the time, there was only 2 people in the family logged in, where we were watching the whole time. Well, there's 2 people stabbing everyone up at the event. Coincidence, isn't it? So he's trying to prove it, she's not listening, and it's between her and him to prove who's right and who's wrong. So now EFX is a little bit upset, and he's complaining, and she goes, "That was yesterday, my guy." And that was going on because they came to Montani before the boxing event. It's called revenge. So she's getting revenge for what happened before. I can understand that, but you shouldn't be RPing things after people die. Y'all just up and stab him. Move along. Y'all so mad we get the lick back. Get over yourselves. And then EFX is commenting, and she goes, "Because he stabbed everyone earlier." What do you mean? So they died, the afterlife, and then get revenge. So now they're catching her in the act, basically saying that, you know, it's not RP, you can't be doing this. And then she says, "Bro, IRL, just like RP, no one just immediately starts stabbing back. Mafias plan shit. That's the whole RP. I never see you RP anything." I like to emphasize mafias. So now, not only do we know that she was part of the Montani, she was in the Montani Mafia. That's the first step in it. What's in your character, or what's your in character? So basically, what is your name in game? Not your business. She doesn't want to tell him. You're yapping out of your ass. She doesn't want to tell him because she doesn't want to admit she's wrong. Okay, buddy, lol. Still, somehow everyone's starting to really dislike Montani. Oh, okay, so now everyone's starting to realize that Dessdai is also part of the Montanis. There's not only a handful, she's also an added member. You're so mad over pixels, getting revenge, grow up. You've been RPing for 5 minutes if that's your logic. And then EFX sends another clip, so let's take a look at that. So in this clip, you can see someone named Adam Montani punching Malio Ramos, and then a female gets out of the car with a machete and starts stabbing up Malio, or Matios, excuse me. Starts stabbing him up. Why? Why is this? It seems to me she was waiting around the corner for him on second viewing, and he was killed in the green zone. So now EFX is understandably upset. He just got killed. She says, "I truly do not care. Y'all are mad because people get killed, planned out, not just off the rip. People are mad because y'all come at us killers swinging randomly, and we come back later with a plan. GTFO." And she goes, "Okay, Pookie, what the Montanis do. I'm over this convo. Y'all so mad because you got caught lacking." So it sounds like she was there. There's only one female, and the other person is a Montani. So Dessdai is the one that stabbed him up. Exactly, shut up. So your hitman RPing with no interactions, calling 7 people to come save you is not RP. I have never asked anyone to come save me, buddy. You got the wrong user. Okay, so now she's defending herself. She's trying to say that, "Oh, it wasn't me. Like, I'm not the one in the clip. I wasn't there." And he's asking, "You're a Montani, right?" They say no because her name isn't Montani, but she's still a part of the group, and she'll verify this herself as well. He's digging, he's asking that someone else is defending her. Maybe they're involved, I'm not too sure. She's not a Montani, lol. She goes, "I'm not though, lol." Also lying as well. Send an IC, you def don't. So she doesn't want to send a picture of herself because they're going to figure out who she is, right? They say she's a Carter. EFX says, "Then why defend that goofy family? They would have already been combat." She says, "Not everyone in Montani has the last name Montani." So from this sentence, she verifies that not everyone in Montani needs to be named Montani. So at the time of the boxing event and at the time of the green zone, we have her character playing with 2 Montanis. And if the owners are the only ones allowed to have the last name Montani, then she's playing with the owners of the Montani family. Pat goes, I have knowledge of this. Y'all some EB new gens. Been on this for 1 month. So he has a very good point. She's actually been on the game for 2 weeks. She came in May 11th. This is May 26th. She says, you're mad over a pixelated game, my guy. It's okay. Have a blessed night. And she says, it's not arcane if revenge is being got. If someone comes and stabs you with their friends and then you respawn and go kill them, that's not arcane. So at the time, yes, she should have been banned for this. You're openly admitting to Afterlife. You don't know what I be doing, lol. Afterlife, bro, you're on everything. So she doesn't understand what this rule is. I never said I go back to the spot. That's explicitly not allowed in the game. Yeah, her going back and stabbing someone up after they just died. Lamphal, you're so dumb. So she doesn't understand it. She's defending her position. Y'all are so chronically online. Let me explain what afterlifing is to you. So I'm going to skip through this. So they continue arguing. And she says, you already explained. Move along. Like, for real, y'all are so mad over pixels. It's a game with knives and guns. No one actually RPs in this game. So she has no intent to RP. After being in the game for 2 weeks, she doesn't really have the intent to RP. That's very clear. EFX says, please up a band. Ooh, up a band. When I see a band, let me know. She goes, a band? I have 2 mil. What are you on? Whoa, 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 whoa. 2 mil is crazy. But EFX understandably asks 2 mil. How does she have 2 mil? Y'all need to stop crying for real. And she verifies, yes, 2 mil. So just like EFX, we have to ask, where did she get 2 million from in a matter of 2 weeks? She had to have made $1 million every single week. How did you possibly do that? How could you possibly do that when not 2 weeks ago you were confused because you keep clicking apply for job and it kept kicking you because you're job sniping? She doesn't even know how to work a job, but somehow made $1 million every single week. It's inhuman. It's literally inhuman to be doing that. Even if you sold blocks here, even if you sold guns or you were a scammer, it's extremely difficult to have been able to do this. So that's a red flag to me. How is it possible that she could possibly do that? And then I think back, you know, the Montanis got banned for duping and selling cash, and she is directly related to the owners of the Montani. I mean, she's in the group talking to the owners, playing with the owners. They gave her money. Simple answer. They gave her money because she didn't have it. She was crying about not having money, and they gave her some. I went to go check the ban logs. Ban evasion on all. Okay, so here we go. EB selling cash account. So they're catching people who are duping and selling cash, right? So it's been going on for a very long time. It's been happening before. It's going to continue happening, and it's been happening as of late. So I skipped through it using the search function, and I have this community ban for selling cash on EB, and then I have another one, EB cash selling relation, community ban, and then another one, EB cash selling, and then another one, suspicion of selling EB cash. Raising EB cash, red flag, gave over 500k to one person. And then more EB cash. So this was the part I wanted to find, right? So here we have basically a ban wave of people getting banned for selling duped cash from East Brickton, right? Weirdo 3 affiliation with other Montanis. So the Montanis are recently banned for selling cash. It's very likely that this is their group doing that very thing, given that their name appears in one of the bans basically the same day. Yeah, literally the same day. They're ERPing for whatever reason. They're duping and selling cash, and they got caught. Now there's a massive ban wave. So again, it's very clear that Dessdai was using duped cash and she received duped cash. So she was duping and her group was selling cash. She should right now have been community banned. EFX says to someone, that's why you're getting wiped. And then she says, split between me and another AV. I don't know if this AV actually meant AC, as in account. So, you know, that'd be money transferring, which is another one of the things that she recently banned that she also did. So, EFX says, Dessdai, we gonna see when Montanis catch a ban wave, la bruh. We gonna see. Isn't it crazy how EFX called this 6 months in advance? 6 months in advance. It's a shame that he's no longer part of the community. His roles don't appear. If he were, this would be the biggest W, because it's his own information that is also catching the remaining Montanis, which is Dessdai. She a Montani? Oh, never mind. So now everyone else is starting to realize this, and she confirms it here. When he says we're gonna see when Montanis catch a ban wave, she responds with, we already got spoken to by an admin. We got our warning already today, lol. So we're good. This is a nail in the coffin. She is a Montani. She's playing with the owners, received duped cash, duped money, and they were selling it around the time that they were also getting their ban wave. I shot like 5 Montanis today, SMH. Not one time today have 5 Montanis been on. So she can see who's on and who's not on. How is this possible? They're either in a group chat or they're in a Discord server. When Dessdai was posting screenshots of the chat that was scrolling along of the Montanis basically talking and then saying that they're going to start DMing as a response, it makes me wonder, because I know you need a role to be able to see their chat. I tried to go into their server and troll them. In fact, I did once, and that's why they did it. You need a role to see the chat. So to get the role, you had to have been vetted. Why would they vet someone who they know is actively hunting them? Suffice to say, she's probably already in there, already vetted. So we can assume that from the point of May, when she first joined the group, to now, when she's outlawing the group, she has entirely been inside of the Montani group the whole time. They told us no more killing, so we haven't. Womp womp, get over it. There was someone random killing the whole server with machete. He's still not banned. So the people who actually did this didn't get banned at the time. It wasn't caught. When I looked in the ban logs, that was not there at all. Dessdai did not catch a ban for this. She was simply warned not to do it. Even though her and her friends killed everyone at the boxing event, went around killing everybody in the server, and then they targeted and killed someone in a green zone, and then even watching a short clip provided now, I'm going to play it probably a couple of times so you see it better. They killed the same guy for no reason in the middle of the street. And then EFX says calm ban, but still listening to me. She should have been calm banned. She really should have. So Dessdai says in response to EFX saying bye bye, my account didn't get banned. There's no clips of me. Lol. There's actually multiple clips of you. Soon, Julia loves saying bye bye. She goes, you won't get no clips of me, lol, trust. And then EFX sends another clip. So here we have again Matteo being stabbed in the green zone, and then someone shoots the killer, and then Angel comes behind Matteo and stabs him to finish the job. Why did she do this? This guy is another Montani, and here we have Dessdai finishing his work. So not only has she been randomly killing people, she's been doing it in the green zone, and she's continued to do it despite being warned by an admin to not do it. She should have been banned for that. EFX says, I got one more, just gotta dig. That's up there is a 3-day ban. That ain't me, lol. Ahaha, that's not me. GT though, ain't you one of the Carters, says EFX. One of them, but not one of those. She's lying about this. So when you go to the search bar and you search Angel Carter, a message appears from Dessdai. May 24th, 2 days prior. Someone's asking, were you one of the Carter sisters? And she verifies it, Angel Carter. So this is actually her doing the killing. Now we have her saying, I've been in jail for like 5 days. You're not really playing EB if you don't end up in jail at least one time. But why did she end up in jail? Well, fortunate enough for us, it appears in the ban log. So let's go back and check the ban log. Logging while being detained by police officer. I remember from one of her past comments that back then, if you logged against PD, you were banned for a year.
Nick and them were doing it to where logging to avoid an arrest was a year ban.
By those same rules, should she not currently still be banned? It's only been half a year. So then they unban her because she agrees to serve the sentence. And then they ban her again because she didn't serve the sentence, agreed to an unban if they returned to fill out their sentence but never did. So she's logged against PD, she's been banned for it, and then evaded her ban. That's a community ban, is it not? And then here we have an AJL of her being AJL for 30 minutes for random punching cops and VDMing cops. This is really weird, but is a reoccurring event. Okay, so EFX goes, at least you ain't dumb. So he's starting to buy into the fact that maybe she's not Angel, which she clearly is. And she continues to lie and mislead him. Julia getting banned and one of the Carters. Now that I got that dealt with, let's move on with our life. She goes, okay, lol. 2 calms. 2 calm bans. Be smarter, lil bruh. Go play Valorant. 2 calm bans? What do you mean? Lol, I ain't been banned on or nothing ever on here. I'm just in jail because cops corrupt in here. So far to my knowledge, she should have been calm banned for 2 separate reasons. And the only reason why it didn't happen is because they didn't catch it at the time. Julia Love is calm banned and Angel is calm banned too. All of the Montani heads are calm banned. Very true. This is very true. I'm wiping their pixelated girlfriend than one of the Carters. I mean, okay, but again, none of those are on me. She's lying. This is how she's ban evading. Ain't this you up here? I can just match IDs. So what I've noticed Dessdai doing is changing her name. So DxsDaii. Then she changed it to DxsDaii. And then of course, Yourdarlingmiss. So she's been changing her name and using other accounts. Dessdai really says it best herself. She does not know how to RP and does not respect RP rules whatsoever unless it's in her favor, which is a common occurrence with the Montanis. Multiple times have we seen her failing roleplay, punching people while they have a gun pointed at her, vehicle deathmatching, not valuing her life, evading bans, lying about her accounts, duping cash, and her group selling that cash. She's also been selling unbans at some point. For a long time she's also wanted to become PD, and she's realized her dream by first becoming a mod. But even after becoming a mod, she's still continued to openly break these rules. I also want to raise the question on how I know I've received intel that the Montanis were getting free exotics from PD. Tell me how I know that, but she somehow doesn't. Since May of this year, Marcus has been getting backdoored by its closest staff member. That is actually crazy. This thought really just hit me, but if you guys have noticed, ERP became a lot more popularized around the time that Dessdai became staff. it's a very weird coincidence. I think she's the one who's been promoting it to the staff, considering she's also the one who announced it. That said, she was also the one who brought the baddies group to East Brickton. She's been a part of that group, and she brought it to the game. Then you have instances of her literally having sex on Roblox with other staff. It's very ironic to say that she fucked Marcus. So, huge interjection. I was actually editing this same video. Someone sent me a DM. They sent me the same photos that I just found out about. But I also noticed that Dessdai isn't in the server anymore. The person commented Dessdai fired, and I didn't believe that at all. So I was like in my mind just itching, and she's not in the server. There's no like role removal. She's just gone entirely from the server. That is absolutely crazy. I mean, guys, how long have I been fighting to prove my innocence from someone who's obviously covering it up? I mean, this is a huge nail in the coffin. I don't know how else to say it. Guys, free Yuma. Free Yuma. I didn't do anything fucking wrong. I never did. I literally never did. And you guys are seeing it for yourself right now. Like, I'm not... How do I tell you? How do I tell you? I'm literally not doing anything wrong. And plus, Reem's blaming me for these photos. I don't know where they came from. I don't do this. I don't do this at all. In the entire history of the channel, I have never faked any evidence whatsoever. But to see something like this happen, I mean, it's not announced, so maybe it's like a mistake. But to see something like this happen is insane. It's insane. I'm wondering if it's because of me or if it just happened on its own. Because I did drop a video today and she was briefly part of it. Briefly. But other than that, I didn't do anything about her, to her at all. Nothing whatsoever. Dog, I just noticed Jada's also fired too. Yo, free Yuma. He innocent. He innocent. Dude, what the fuck is going on, dude? Claypot's also fired, bro. Dude, it's a ban wave. This is a ban wave. Marcus don't even care at this point. Bro, what going on? What is this, bro? What? Wolf is sending this? What is this? Bro, they're gonna have Wolf on the chopping block next, bro. What's going on? What is going on? Dex testing me and said, this can't be real. This cannot be real, bro. He's fired, and 30 minutes later, she's gone. So Dessdai fired Claypot, and then she got fired 30 minutes later. Crazy. Crazy. Guys, free me. I deserve to be free. I've been fighting this since, like, I don't know, September. How many videos have I had to make? And then I get silenced by Dessdai, guys. Come on. Come on. They're all saying F Dessdai. Free me! I'm innocent! Bro, Marcus just made a post. Destiny did not get fired. Cap. She stepped down. Cap. The toxicity y'all created amongst each other when you try to promote peaceful environments. Cap is the main reason you're gonna lose one of the most active community managers. Bro, oh my god, we don't care. Only thing I ask from this community is that we please treat each other better with kindness and respect. Bruh, then this is the same dude talking about my toes, making fun of my paralyzed legs. Are you serious? This is the same guy? There's no way. Bro, if I don't get unbanned, I'm telling everybody to crash out. I'm telling everybody to crash out. I'm gonna start doing it. I'm asking him right now, are we ever gonna talk about what happened? Considering she's been making up so many lies about me. Can I talk to him man to man? Can we talk?